Well, today I want to start this program asking you, what do you think about family? What do you think about relationship? What is your own opinion about these topics? Today on this program, we want to receive here your comments. If you want to call us, you can, or also you can leave your comments on our YouTube channel or also here on Liberty Radio. Well, our team, they went to the streets to ask about these questions to the people, and I want to play this video for you to know their answers. And if you want, you can type here and you'll be back soon. Let's watch.
Do you think social media affects relationships positively or negatively?
Okay, I think social media affects the relation positively. As maybe some people live in another city, and then if you put some the things you just go through and in the media, and then other people may think that's interesting and they will know you well.
Personally, I think social media affects us negatively in relationships, simply because I think they cause a lot of unrealistic expectations, all these showy gifts and saying, oh yeah, your man should be paying for all your dates, that type of stuff. I feel like, especially for teenage relationships, it can be a bit off-putting because, again, not everyone can afford that, and I feel like it just creates some sort of jealousy between relationships. You look at a relationship online and not be happy with yours because of the one that you've seen online, not specifically just because of yours.
What's a red flag you can't ignore in dating?
I feel like one flag I can't ignore is once a cheater, always a cheater.
Okay, for me there's no red flag because people have good sign and bad sign. So the good and bad combine to personality. So for me, it's no red flag.
If someone's cheated before, I don't think I'd ever trust to be in a relationship with them, simply because if you've gone and cheated on someone, then you can come and cheat on me, and I just don't. It's the one thing that I always if I have a crush and I've heard that they've cheated on someone before, I won't go for them. I'll just completely give up the crush because it's just not for me.
Do you think love is a choice or a feeling?
I feel like love is a feeling. Love is just obviously when you talk about love first sight, it's not something you chose, it's just something you felt. Previously in the past, you can choose to not reciprocate those feelings, but love is always a feeling that you just feel. It just comes from inside, if you know what I mean.
Well, I think love is more about feeling, because love shouldn't have some specific type. In my living area, I live in the Hong Kong, and then there's some big family choose their husband and wife by the another big family, but I don't think they really love each other. I mean the feeling. So for me, love is more about feeling.
And how about you? What do you think about love? They said that love is feeling. Paloma, they said that love is not a choice, it's a feeling. They spoke about that we don't need to pay close attention to the red flags and many other things that we're going to discuss here throughout this program. But how about you who are listening to us now, you who are watching this program? What is your opinion about love? Is it a feeling? Is it a choice? Love, as we heard many times, is a sacrifice. But for you, what is love? Because, Paloma, we have seen that many people, they are saying that love is a feeling. We respect that opinion. But I was thinking, while I was watching this video, I was thinking about, and if this love doesn't exist anymore? When I was meeting you, when I was, dating you, I was feeling butterflies in my stomach. When I saw you, I was so nervous. So this was a feeling. However, the time passed by and I don't have this anymore. So I'm not saying that I don't love you. Of course I love you. But these feelings that I used to feel doesn't exist in my belly anymore, or in my, or my body when I was seeing you. So does it mean that I don't love you, or this is only an emotion that many people they have? Because, sorry, Paloma, sorry, I know that you're going to speak. Because, for example, if I don't feel these things anymore, doesn't it mean that I don't love you? So, because if love is feeling, and I am with you, I got married with you for many years, so Just because I do not feel this, does it mean that I don't love you? So this is something that we have to discuss, that we have to teach the people. Because if we follow our feelings, sooner or later you're going to stop feel. And then, will you ask for divorce? Will you separate from your partner because you're not feeling butterflies in your stomach?
Yes, and we can see that when we speak about love, many people connect love with feelings. As you heard in the street interviews, people, they say, oh no, I think love is a feeling. And as you were saying now, we know that feelings, they are involved in a relationship, most in the beginning, because you are there knowing the person, you feel nervous because the person is coming to speak to you and this and that. But as long as you stay with the person, for example, as much as the time is passing by and you are there with the person, you feel used to that person. So that some feelings that he used to feel, you don't feel anymore. So we cannot be attached to the feelings in the relationship. If not, relationship will not work. Because one day you can feel that you are so in love with the person, but then, as we know, we are two different people and you're going to have disagreements and you're going to be nervous one day because you say, oh, that person didn't agree with me in this thing. We didn't understand each other in that moment. So you will not feel like something, oh, okay, I loved it. You feel angry in that moment because you had that disagreement. But that doesn't mean that you don't love the person.
And this, Paloma, is what we have seen, that people, they start buying gifts to rebuild this love.
Yeah.
However, love, according to the Bible, love is sacrifice. The true love is a sacrifice. For example, we have the true love of Jesus. He gave his life to save us on our behalf. God, he loved us so much that he gave his only begotten Son. So when I love, more than to feel, I show, I make my decisions to please you, even if I don't want, but because I love you, I want to see you well. I'm going to give my best to you, and this has to be daily. This has to be daily.
It doesn't matter if you are feeling or not. It's about a vow that you made with that person, a word that you gave to that person. And it's not something as well, because sometimes when we speak about this, oh, I made a vow with the person, so I need to be faithful until the end. It's not that that relationship will be boring and you say, okay, I just stay with this person because, no, it's good, it's health. But we are trying to say here that's not about feeling. Because feelings, they come and they go. And it's something that if you rely on your feelings, you're going to, one day you love the person, the other day you don't love anymore. And another day, oh, I love you again, but now I hate you, now I love you. So you cannot walk through your feelings because feelings come through the heart. And the heart is deceitful. So we cannot allow the heart take control of our relationship, isn't it?
Some people, they say love is blind. Have you heard this?
Yes.
Love is blind. If you allow your feelings, your emotions to speak louder, for sure you're going to be blind because you not pay close attention to the signs. Maybe this person is an aggressive person, she's not treating you well. You know that this person has, signs that will betray you, is hiding something from you, and many other things that you do not feel comfortable. You have seen the signs, but because you are blind through your feelings, you don't pay close attention to that signs, I'm saying. So this is dangerous.
Yes, and we also asked about the red flags in the street interviews, and one person said, oh no, I don't think we had red flags. But we see that people ignore a lot the red flags because they are so involved in feelings. And when you are very lonely, when you are long time, you don't have a relationship and you say, oh, do you know, I need someone to take care of me, to stay with me, look my age, look this, look that. And you become so needy and you say, I don't care. I don't care about the red flags. I don't care if this person say things they do not fulfill. I don't care if this person treats me anyhow.
I just don't want to be alone.
Yeah, you don't care. You just say, okay, he will change. But we also said here some programs ago that the person you are dating will be the same person that you're going to get married. The person will not change. So some people, they use it to say like this, no,
The
he's
future
like
they
this
will
now, but he'll change after. But how? Will be the same person. So it's better you see the red flags now that you are dating the person. Look, I'm not saying that the person will be perfect, but there are things that you cannot negotiate. There are things that, okay, this is too much. I can't. I marry this person in this way, I will get problems. So you are the one who need to filter the red flags and the green flags.
And be careful, because there are people who teaches, I heard this, people who teaches, oh, if you have a child, he will stay with you, she will stay with you. Be careful with these advices. Be careful, because what we have seen are many single mothers, fathers as well. Be careful. Maybe you are dating and you are saying, okay, I have to get married, because if I don't get married, what my family will think, what people in the church will think. Stop and think about you. Are you ready to date, to get married to this person?
It's not about other people, isn't it?
Exactly, because sometimes, Paloma, we see people who are dating that we say, no, this couple, there is something wrong. I'm not sure if this couple, of course, will not speak because it's your decision. But as I said, they are blind because they are allowing their feelings to take control, and they do not have the courage to say, no, I don't want to stay with you anymore.
Yeah, and your feeling will lead you to emotions, like to a moment. Oh, okay, I'm just thinking about this moment. For example, how many people, they just want to get married because of social media?
A lot. This
We
is true.
spoke about social media as well. How many people, they just want to have pictures of the wedding day
And
for them to
receive
show
likes,
to everybody,
likes,
show to the
comments.
family members, show to the ex-partner. Look where I am now.
Yeah.
I conquered this. I am married now. It's not about that, because even the wedding day, if it's just for parties, pictures, likes, will be just a moment.
And them. And
But
when this
after
moment
that,
finishes,
it's
right?
the real life. It's the life that you're going to need to adapt with the person that you are. So don't think about likes in social media to prove others. Do you see? I got married. I'm not alone anymore. I'm not this. It's not about that. Relationship, marriage is something very holy. It's something that God created. So it's something that's not, okay, let me just get married and I don't care. It's not about this. So we need to know the intention that you have also to get married.
And if you are married and your marriage is not good, so it is because one of you stopped sacrificing for the other one. Because love is sacrifice. It doesn't matter if you are feeling or not. You every single day have to sacrifice your own will to do your partner's will. Of course, listen. We are not saying that you're going to do everything he wants, everything she wants. No. But do you know, for example, you're going to say, okay, my desire is to answer it back. My desire is to leave it. My desire is to end this marriage. Okay, but I will not do it. I'm going to fight. I'm going to pray. I'm going to change as well, because it's very easy, Paloma, for couples. They say, oh, you have to change. Especially after the love walk. People, they say, oh, and then you haven't changed yet. Where is the changing?
And this is so annoying.
Change
isn't
it first.
Yeah.
Change it first. Because the one, I remember that there was in one branch that we work at, the person was saying, oh, I changed it. I already changed it. I spoke to my wife. I am another person. Listen, those who really change it, they do not speak all the times.
They don't say, they just
They don't
do.
say.
They just do.
They show through their actions. If you're a husband, if you're a wife and you are listening to us now, change it first, work in you first. Attend the love therapy seminars that we have every Thursday, 8 p.m. here in Finsbury Park, or there where you are watching us now, or your nearest UCKG. Every Thursday, 8 p.m. we have the love therapy to help you. I mean, if you want, of course, we are not here to force you to do anything.
But it's something to add, for you to invest.
Exactly. It's a meeting especially for love life. And you are the one who's going to be blessed with this. So This coming Thursday, 8 p.m., we are going to talk about the true love, and I want to invite you to be here with us 8 p.m. For sure, you will be blessed. And if you are single, you were there in our Love Walk the last Saturday. As you can see the images, maybe you were there in Newcastle or other places in UK, Leeds as well. We have seen the pictures again. So if you were there with us, join us this Thursday. Yes, even if you are not talking to anyone, join us this Thursday. Invest in your love life. Prepare yourself for when your husband comes. You're going to be there. Your husband or wife, you will be there ready. Okay, I'm learning the intelligent love.
Yes, and the love walk is not about if you are with someone or not,
Exactly.
if you want to have someone now or not. The love therapy seminars is for you to invest in yourself. It's for you to overcome the past. It's for you to become another person, and for you to learn. For you to learn and do not commit the same mistakes in your next relationship. So it's important.
Angel, he wrote here yesterday, the love walk was amazing. It was my first love walk. I am looking forward to the next year. So Angel, very soon we have Singles Hour. Singles Hour is like the love walk, but is here in Finsbury Park. We're going to announce the next very soon. So you don't need to wait for the next year. Start attending the love therapy seminars. Also, we have here someone who wrote, Love Walk was a true revival, and it brought me more closer to God. It was like back to the first love. Someone from Burin wrote it yesterday. So, that is it. And now that you are in your first love, put into practice, obey, invest in yourself, be careful. Be careful you do not fall in the snares that come across in our life.
Yes, and one thing as well, maybe you took part with your husband, with your wife in the love walk. You don't need to wait for next year for you to do again. For example, when you do the love walk, it's to promote the conversation in the relationship. So if you say, it was good for me, it was good for my relationship, you can do this again.
Choose a park,
next month,
choose a place to
you
go.
can take the questionnaires again, and you can say, okay, let's take a seat together, let's have a conversation. The intention of the love walk, it's not for you to have that just once a year. It's for you to apply that in your life and say, okay, you see, it's important when we have a conversation. So it's good for you continuing doing that, adding that in your relationship.
Exactly. So prepare yourself, work in yourself, and you're going to see the results. All right? So tomorrow, Wednesday, we will be back with more feedbacks from the Love Walk, more testimonies as well, and more tips of love for your love life. Okay? May God bless you. See you tomorrow.
When people think about love, they usually think about feelings. But are feelings alone enough to make a relationship last? Feelings change, circumstances change, and life can bring unexpected challenges. So what keeps two people together when everything is put to the test? This Thursday at 8 p.m. at the Love Therapy, you'll discover an essential principle for building a true, lasting love. Responsible love. A love built on responsibility, trust, and security. A love that doesn't depend solely on circumstances, but is built on a solid foundation that can withstand life's challenges. Whether you're married, in a relationship, single, or hoping to build a healthy relationship in the future, this meeting will help you understand one of the most important foundations of true love. At 232 Seven Sisters Road, Finsbury Park, London N4 3NX. The Love Therapy, because true love begins from within.